We walking. Them camera skills.
I know, dude. Yeah.
Such a rebel.
It's not like America to go around the world leaving its footprint. Or Britain, for that matter.
It's a good thing I didn't push you when it was slippery.
You were, yeah, it is.
I could have killed you.
Takes mental note.
God, it's not even that cold. Somebody's getting used to it.
Yeah. We talk about a lot, and I think it's a thought on a lot of gamers' minds. When is the physical copy going to disappear forever?
Back then it was the cartridge, then it was the CD.
Yep.
And then, what if there's something else? Something smaller coming out later?
I think the advantages in going physical copy free, I think they're many and they're varied. You know, if it's digital only, you don't have to press the disc. You don't have to pay for the disc to be pressed. You don't have to manufacture the box. You don't have to print the cover. You still have to design the cover because all of that stuff, you know, you have online visuals to sell your game and stuff. When you're manufacturing the console, you don't have to make an optical drive. You don't have to pay for the component. You need fast internet. You need lots of hard disk space.
So even just the console would be cheaper to make, and they could even add more things to it, couldn't they?
It's conceivable, I think.
Because then they would have more space inside it.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine if the next generation PlayStation came out, a couple of console generations down the road. No optical drive. It had gigabit network cards, pass-through, and 12 terabytes of storage. You could keep downloading games for an entire console generation, assuming reliability, and then that's it.
Let's say this Sony.
Yeah.
They usually hold back with the consoles that they make because they want to create another one, right? They want to make a PlayStation 6 and they need to improve it. So they can't put out a PlayStation with 12 terabytes, you know? They'll hold back. They'll be like, no, we'll save that for the next one. Because if somebody gets something that's really good, they'll just stick with that and they won't buy them anymore.
So if you've got a monopoly, you can afford to do that. Because then hardware implementations, I believe anyway, hardware implementations are at your discretion. If you've got no one pushing you, got no other companies saying, we're going to do this better, faster, more capacity, better, whatever, then you can basically plan your own release schedule for innovation. Sony has Microsoft, and Microsoft are going to push them all day to be better. And I think a hardware spec, especially for home consoles where they intend to manufacture and sell tens of millions, it has to be boiled down to price points.
Yeah.
Consoles are generally not sold at a profit. I like a physical copy.
Me too.
I like having and owning vinyl.
Yeah.
I like having and owning consoles. I like having and owning cartridges, CDs, tapes.
You'll always get collectors. Doesn't
Oh,
matter
yeah.
how old the things are, you always get collectors.
Absolutely, and there is something to holding that product in your hand and saying to somebody, check this out.
Yeah.
You know, the Hyperlight Drifter Japanese version, right?
Yeah, or even the Hyperlight Drifter, the special edition that you have.
Yeah, the SNES cart. It's a magnificent little thing.
Yeah. When the gamer stops asking for backwards compatibility, like true backwards compatibility, I think that's when maybe they'll start to consider it a little bit more. But right now, gamers still treasure their games from PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, gosh, even older.
So maybe it's a generational thing. Maybe that's how the mini consoles factor into this plan. Gamers still want to play their PlayStation 1, their PlayStation 2, their PS3 maybe, the PSP even.
Yeah.
If you don't get anybody really lamenting backwards compatibility to the SNES or the Mega Drive or the Master System,
Right.
or the Sinclair.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a generational thing. maybe for the generation that will insist on playing PS1, PS2 stuff, mini consoles will be enough. And when backwards compatibility only extends to digital copies, then there's no real problem. I suspect that's what PlayStation 5 is going to be. That's what Sony's recently patented. I think it's an optical drive to support PS1, 2 and 3.
I think so too, yeah.
And then it's a fast chip to simply run PlayStation 4.
Yeah, and it mimics the whole hardware.
Yeah.
But you know, I just thought, it's funny because people want everything in one, right? You have a PlayStation 3.
I do.
You have a PlayStation 2.
Yep.
You have a PlayStation 1.
Yep.
So it's like...
Only the PS3 is plugged in.
Yeah. But everything else, it's like, I don't want to have to plug it in. Can I just get it all in PlayStation 5?
Yep.
You know, even people that still have their PlayStation still want it. But it's like, I don't want to plug that thing in.
True enough. True enough. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Do you look forward to physical media disappearing? Do you look forward to digital media only?
What consoles might be able to do in the future without a disc drive?
Yeah. Fast internet, lots of storage.
Mm-hmm. Lots more stuff that maybe we've never dealt with on consoles.
Tell us what you think.
That's pretty much it. We'll talk to you guys later.